All my friends that aren't in radio said, don't do it. My friends in radio said, of course do it. My friends in radio are way better than my friends not in radio. They don't get it.
Welcome to Date My Ex-Wife.
This is so great. You have your own intro music, Stacey.
Come on.
You're big time, girl.
Wow.
Yeah, big time.
That's awesome.
So it was a couple of weeks ago that I was telling you guys that Stacey here is my ex-wife. And we're at my son's soccer game and we're catching up with each other and stuff. Because we are friends. Like a lot of you guys on Instagram are sort of, this is no man's land for a lot of people that your exes can co-parent well together and also be friends. Right? And I think we're doing that now. We're at a great friendship place.
Yes.
We've always, I think, co-parented really, really well.
Yes.
So we were talking at the soccer match and you were expressing sort of like, just how disappointed you've been with the pool so far that you've had to jump into in dating.
It's been shocking, actually. We got divorced and I dated a little and had a long-term relationship, but it's been 4.5 years. Mm-hmm. And I chose that. Like I chose to heal myself and just really dive in and personally like get to a good place. So in January, I decided to kind of jump back in and start dating. And I've sort of dabbled the last year, but didn't date anyone because you can't do what you used to do to date. Where you would go sit at a bar with your friends, your lady friends, and nice place, and there'd be gentlemen your age, and nobody comes and talks to you anymore. Wait, remember? You used to come down and like as a group, we had chat, exchange phone. Oh, I'd like to exchange phone numbers. Like that's how you met people.
Abby, is this crazy talk to you?
No, because I mean, I'm in my dating prime and guys are not approaching women anymore. So I think it's just the dating landscape period that has made people less willing to initiate in person.
Yeah, they're all looking at their phones and they can just go to the dating app and look there. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that isn't real.
All right.
It's not real. And so I've tried all the single things at church and can friends introduce you? And none of that's happening. So I'm like, I got to get on the app. Like, what else am I going to do? So I get on an app. I'm on the Hinge.
The Hinge? Yeah. Are you on the Bumble?
No.
Maybe try the Bumble next.
Okay. I guess so. I did get on the eHarmony. I haven't really looked at that closely. The briefly that I looked at it, I'm like, this isn't good.
But something's going on because when the last time we were at the game, you were getting like email after email.
It's not like I'm not getting people. It's just the pool is rough.
Oh my God. This is just so healing.
Oh my God.
Finally, somebody gets it.
Misery loves company.
Yeah.
And when you get, so 45 to 60 is the age range for me, right? And you take half those guys away because they want younger models. So they're not looking for my age. So the guys my age, half of them aren't looking for me.
And apparently for this city, that is a big thing. Like I have another friend who was in the dating pool. She actually left here because she's like, nobody wants to date somebody my age.
Boy.
They literally want to date somebody 15, 20 years younger.
I actually...
Get guilty.
I mean...
Continue on.
Listen, I'm not judging. Like, do what you're going to do, but at the same time, like, that makes it difficult. And then you have I have certain standards about what kind of relationship I want and what I'm looking for. And so that narrows the pool. And so you just there's just not that many choices.
Before you notice, all you have is this itty bitty puddle.
Yeah, it's difficult.
I think there's a uniqueness to you also that I've talked to these guys about quite a bit is that I don't really think that you're more rounded than I am, but you don't you're not attracted to, you don't play your age. Like you like younger, spirited, like people that are our age that are healthy are doing things that most people their age do, which you and I don't find very interesting.
Well, it's not even so much that. It's just like, even though my age is what it is, 53, I'll be 54 in 2 weeks.
How is that possible when I'm 27? We got married at 28. That is weird.
You will always be older, which is
that is not true. Delete that.
I'm nowhere near that age. Not from my fitness, not my health, not my personality, not my energy. Like, I'm about 38, I'd say. That's where I'd stick myself. But I can't date a 38-year-old. They're not going to be where I'm at. Like, they have things they have to grow through. I don't have time for that. Like, I'm already there. I want to just live my life. And I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. Right? That's the thing that bothers me about it is I'm just looking for someone that I can spend my time with and just enjoy with each other. You know, like I want to come home from work and share my day with somebody and then be my cheerleader and be like, oh man, that's a bummer. Or, oh, that's so great you did that. Or, you know, I just want my person.
Sure.
And let's go down this road. Like what? Because I think you wrote a dating profile for Stacey, right?
I did. Yeah. And I mean, she obviously is going to be way more accurate in what she's looking for. But for me, I just wanted to stress this, that first of all, Stacey didn't come to me. This was my idea for a fun radio bit. So don't go like, oh, she's so desperate, she's on the radio. That has nothing to do with it whatsoever.
No, this woman is a radio soldier. Like the fact that she's willing to do this, like she gets it.
Always been that way. But for me, I think you're a catch. I said the same thing to Abby this morning. I think it should be hard for you guys to find dudes because I think you guys are top shelf. My ex-wife is independent. She is capable. She is funny. She's opinionated. She is strong. She doesn't need a man. I think it would be nice for you, right?
Yes.
It would be nice for me to see that my ex-wife and the mother of my kids is happy in this area. And it would also make me happy to know that there's a guy in your life that's getting along with my kids also.
Right. That's a big play for it too. But it's not a desperate thing at all. Like I don't have to be, that's why I took this 4 years was to find myself and fall in love with myself so that I could love me to properly love someone else. And that takes time. And so now that I'm there, it's not that I need anybody. I'm great with me. Like I have a great time, really learned to spend time alone with myself. And I've got my faith back and that's really beautiful. So I feel like I've come full circle in all these areas. My job, I'm now back in nonprofit at Kate's Club. And then I've come full circle in my faith and fully back to where I want to be with God. And I'm like, the piece that's really missing is this partner. And I really believe that we are on this earth to be in communion with others and that there is a partner for all of us. And I really, and I'm a partnered person. Like I love people and I love to be with people, but I want to give, I have so much love to give to someone that I want to do that again. And I want that in return again. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's not a need. It's just
not at all.
This is how I want to round my life out, right? And I'm ready for it. Like I've done the work. I'm so ready to be with someone and spend my life.
So the amount of men that listen to the Bert Show that are in the demographic that you are looking for are few and far between.
Yes.
But there could be somebody who is like a junior listener listening that's dad might be perfect.
Or, look, this could be, if a woman is listening that knows of a guy that you think is a great catch and you're like, there are no women out there for this guy that I know is a really great guy, that's who I want you to tell about Stacey. So let's go into exactly what you're looking for and be very specific. And this is where we're at an advantage if women are helping us out because they will actually listen to the details where dudes will go like, yeah, well, she's looking for 48, but I'm 32 and that's close enough. So tell them exactly what you are looking for.
So I want someone that's ready to be partnered. To be in relationship. I don't want to dabble. I want to get to know them, of course, and take the time to do that. I want someone that's going to be my friend, you know, that we're friends and we can enjoy time together and each other and be supportive of each other. So they're kind of like, those are the big picture things. And then I think, you know, age-wise, you know, like I'm open, but from the things that I need, it's, you know, 45 to 60, somewhere in there. I definitely don't want anyone with children under 13.
Why is that such a hard no for you?
I just don't want to. I don't want to raise any more kids. I love children. I mean, I love kids, but I don't want to deal with that anymore. Like I'm cool. I've done those things, and I don't know what my life's going to look like. So Hayden Hollis is going to graduate next year, and who knows, you know? And so I don't want to be tied to something. So that's part of it.
How would you like to spend your time with this person?
Oh, I mean, live music and food and walks and fitness. So, you know, they've got to be fit. Like, you've got to be able to go out and run 3 miles with me and that not be an issue. You know, like fitness is so important to me because it's so tied to your health and your mental and all those things. So that it says a lot about how you care for your body, right? And how you care about yourself. And so that's important to me. Faith is huge. So that's a big line for me. Like, you have to believe in God.
Do they have to believe in the same God you believe in?
At this point in my life, yes.
Okay.
Christian. They really have to be Christian. And I wasn't sure I was going to go on and say that today, but I've had some very huge movement in my spiritual life in the last 3 months that has brought me back to my Christianity in a really big way.
I think it's great. I don't think that you, the same thing I said to Abby today.
I thought, could I? And I'm like, no, it's too big a part of my life.
You guys are catches, and you should have a strict set of rules for what you're looking for, and don't bend on it, man.
No.
You guys are the catch.
I won't. And that's why I did the work too. Like, these are my standards. This is what is acceptable to me. Not even acceptable. This is what I can align with. Like, wouldn't make sense if I dated someone that wasn't Christian, because down the road it's not going to work. Like, I'm clear that there's certain things you know about yourself that they've got to be in line.
Anything more superficial, looks wise, like Abby won't date anybody under the 6'9".
Actually, it's 7 foot now.
Is it? Anything superficially that you want to put out
Clearly, I don't care about height.
there? Right.
I was married to you for 20 years. So height's a non-issue.
You want to say something, but you're not sure you want to say something.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to approach that. I don't know.
Okay.
Fit is important. From a physicality standpoint, it's more about just health.
Okay.
You know, and their fitness, and height, no requirement there.
Hear that, short gangs? You
I mean, you have to be divorced.
That's good.
I'm not here. Well, I don't want even separation.
That's what a bar is.
Well, you got to be done. Like, I don't want you in your separation, or you're thinking about getting divorced, or you just moved out. Like, that's probably not going to work for me. Like, you got to be healed some. You got to be past some of it.
Okay.
And not that I wouldn't support you, but you know, I'm ready to just live life.
Yes.
Like, I'm just ready to go travel and like hang out and do fun things and be with someone.
All right, so here's the deal. If you know somebody that fits this description for Stacey, you can go to our website, but you can't fill out the application for him. This dude's got to make a little effort here. She's worth it, okay? He's got to go to the website, which is thebertshow.com. He's got to fill out the, what do you want to call it? Application sounds so strange. Profile.
Quick form.
Quick form. And then I'm going to sift through them, okay?
Okay.
In order to get through my ex-wife and the mother of my kids, you got to go through me first. All 4 of me.
You're not really selling this for people to like go online and sign up now.
And I will pick one, and good Lord, God willing, there are 2 or 3. And then I will present them to you, see if you're into it. We can set you up.
Okay.
All right? And at any point, you can bail. If you're like, no, none of these are going to do. There's absolutely none that I'm interested in, then we'll just bail on it.
Well, and I want people to know, too, like, we're not going to come on here and make fun of you or bash you, or if I go on a date with this person and it doesn't work, we're not going to be like, this guy's a jerk.
Well, I will say there is a Bert Show safety net here that if you're an a-hole to my ex-wife, you are going to get ripped on. So don't be an a-hole to my ex-wife.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead and email us. Go to the website and check out the profile.
If they treat you with respect and kindness, we will treat them with respect and kindness on the air.
Oh, perfect.
Sounds fair.
There we go.
All right, it's thebertshow.com. Thanks for coming in.
You got it.
All right, somebody date my ex-wife.
The Bert Show.